guys? Welcome to episode 1 of the Crypto Effect. We're your hosts, Jeffrey,
Diz,
and welcome.
What's up?
All right, so what topic do you want to start off with?
We're gonna talk a lot about cryptocurrency.
Yes.
Like a lot about it. Like obnoxiously a lot. But just to kick it off, this is our crypto podcast / YouTube channel. That's what I want to say, right? Sounds about right. We just want to talk to you guys. We're going to have conversations about crypto, the state of crypto, sometimes origin, projects, and just have conversations. So just start off with, the current state of cryptocurrency. I'm sure whoever's watching this or will watch this already knows or has an idea about what cryptocurrency is, where it started with Bitcoin, blockchain technology. And now it looks like everything's going to craps. It's going to die.
This bear market it's pretty real right now. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are emotionally affected by this market right now.
Right here. And financially.
Yes. I think this speaks for a lot of us out there, but just gotta keep faith, right?
Hodl,
yes, definitely gotta hodl.
Hold on, what is it? Hold on for dear life. But all jokes aside, the market has been going on a crazy downtrend, especially this November 2018. This past November, we're in December now, and it's happened before. A lot of people that jumped into the crypto market, within the last year, saw a crazy bull run, and now this is the craziest bear market that we've experienced ourselves while being in crypto. It seems devastating, but I think if people understand the technology behind what Bitcoin really is and the different types of cryptocurrencies out there, then they would understand and feel how we feel, that it's the future of currency.
Definitely. And it's one of those things, especially the people that just got in, around last year before the big bull run. People were expecting just to get rich.
Yeah.
And, it's not like that. Definitely you got to do your own research. Look at the projects that you're investing into. And if you believe in those projects, then be behind them 100% in the good and in the bad.
Yeah.
And that doesn't just apply for like cryptocurrencies. That just applies for anything in general.
Yeah.
And if you go on Twitter, you see all these people, trashing crypto when it's at its lowest. But over the years, there's always been corrections.
Yeah.
There's always been corrections.
In everything. In the stock market, in the housing market, there's always a correction. The one thing that people need to understand, that this market is very brand new. It hasn't been around for 50 or 100 years. It's a new market. It's new technology, but at the pace that technology is evolving, this is definitely the future. Nowadays no one really even pays with cash. Cash is kind of obsolete. I was paying with cash up until maybe 2-3 years ago, and I felt like the caveman every time I went to the cash register and I paid with a 20 and got back like 3/4, 25 pennies, I don't know, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And then I started just using my debit card because it's easy, it's convenient, right?
And I don't know about you, but I'm always losing cash.
You lose your chapstick all the time.
I'm always losing everything. So it's one of those things. Same thing with me. Have, especially like let's say Apple Pay, where I don't have to take out my wallet or my cards. I can just simply swipe my phone, pay for my items, and just go on about my day. And I feel like that's where cryptocurrency will definitely come in, especially with the fees. The fees are pretty low compared to the fees.
Yeah, of course. Oh my goodness. The other day, I had to send some money overseas, and I started looking around. Like, if I do a wire transfer from my bank to send it, it was about $660 US dollars. I was gonna send that money to Colombia, and the bank was charging me $50 US, which means my transaction would have been $720, $710. give or take 710. I want to do the math correctly. That's crazy. With cryptocurrency, the fees are very, very small, depending on what exchange you use as well.
Yes.
Your wallets, wallets is a different kind of verbiage. I don't want to oversaturate the, what we're trying to say here, but there's definitely a lot more freedom in cryptocurrency.
Definitely.
And I just want to kind of talk about, the bear market first, and then we can talk a little bit more about the different projects that are out there, and why maybe some of them that you believe in, I believe in, how we discovered them. But definitely this bear market has shaken up a lot of people. We know some people that are literally crying, not jumping off of bridges, but
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. If so, we're gonna go and talk to you guys and do a wellness check. But you have to understand that because, again, it's such an early market, there's a lot of manipulation going on. And I know that is not something that I'd like personally, but manipulation happens in the stock market. And anyone who's ever even played with the stock market and has seen a bull run in the stock market of any specific stock, they know there's manipulation. I've played around with the stock market. I had my options house account, E-Trade, which now purchased it. And I recall a few years ago, 3-4 years ago, I purchased one stock, and in one day it shot up from, I don't know, it was like $2 to maybe $30. And then that same day it crashed. Almost lost my shirt, but I didn't. So if it happens in the stock market, crypto market is happening, but I've never seen such a drastic drop in crypto. It does happen gradually. It happens throughout days or weeks.
Yeah.
But that's just wanted to address that.
Well, now that we're talking about, the market manipulation, I don't know if you knew this, but there was 2 U.S. congressmen that submitted some bills to prevent
I heard that,
manipulation, which would be good.
Yeah. What else did they say? 'Cause
honestly, I didn't really dig that deep into it, but I know it was something like that, and I'm sure that's something that everybody would be happy with.
Yeah, of course. Hold people accountable, especially the actual currencies themselves, the actual projects themselves. Don't want to mention 50,000 different types of coins that are out there, because there are literally thousands of coins, but a lot of them it could be someone that started a cryptocurrency from their living room. We don't know. I mean, there's some, questionable cryptos out there. But if you look at Bitcoin, if you look at, Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP, XLM, ADA, Tron, you'll notice.
I know there's a lot of Tron haters out there, but
no one hates on Tron, man. Justin Sun's your boy. But if you look at all those coins, you'll notice that there's times that the price will fluctuate, and it'll be questionable. But I've never personally have seen it fluctuate in a day's time frame where, yeah, it'll drop maybe 5-6%, maybe even 10%, but I've never seen a 80% drop like I've seen in the stock market.
Unless there is a flash crash, like I think it was yesterday.
Oh yeah,
where Ethereum dropped from, I want to say it was like $98
to like 13 or something like that, $12.
And orders were filled, man.
I know. I'm disappointed. I didn't.
So for those of you guys that want to put in very low buy orders, do it by all means, because you just never know. But again, that's pretty rare.
Yeah, it's
very rare.
It happens, but the bear market's gonna happen. We suspect that it's gonna stay around what it is now. Maybe it might drop a little more. We have some really knowledgeable people around us. We're probably not the most knowledgeable when it comes to like all the analytics and financial analyst stuff, but we're knee deep in it because we're heavily invested into crypto. Living outside of a box right now, literally. We're borrowing someone's living room. But
but honestly, I do feel like this bear market did need to happen. The reason why is because I feel like you just said, like there's thousands of cryptocurrencies out there, right?
Yeah.
I kind of feel like we need to shake off the weak ones and just have the very strong, like the very strong cryptocurrencies out there that are actually good projects. That way, people aren't investing into crappy projects.
Yeah. So, give me some examples if you have any of what's a good project and what's a bad project or a crappy project.
All right. I mean, we're probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but Dogecoin.
Oh,
I mean, the creator of Dogecoin even says it that he had just did it just to do it. And think about it, the fact that people were investing into a coin that doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Tells a lot. And you know, if you look at other projects, like for example, Ripple, which I know a lot of people don't like Ripple because technically it's not decentralized.
Yeah.
Which is the whole point of crypto. But I do think that they're trying to make the banking industry better with fees and faster transactions.
Yep.
And you know, now that we're on the topic about Ripple, I know Coinbase is exploring the idea of adding Ripple. Now, do you think this is like a tactic like of having FOMO?
Depends what kind of news they've put out on it, right? Because if it's a rumor, if someone blogged about it, if you know, or did they put out an official statement saying that they were exploring it? I feel like they've done that before, specifically with Ripple. I'm not sure, but I feel that might have happened, or maybe it was a different coin, and the coin didn't get listed on Coinbase. Yeah. But hopefully, I mean, who knows?
But do you feel like Coinbase matters? Having other popular exchanges, such as, let's say, Binance. Obviously, it's a little bit more difficult. Or Bittrex, which is a little bit more difficult than Coinbase for people that are not really used to, or not even having the knowledge of how to transfer from Coinbase to Binance. But as the other exchanges are getting popular, do you feel like Coinbase matters?
I feel the one security that people have about Coinbase is where it's located. You know, because if you live in the U.S. and you think about where is my money technically going, is it overseas? Is it here? You know, some people need that security, and some people are thinking about, you know, if I put my money in Binance not located in the United States. You know, so. For that reason, Coinbase has, you know, solid foundation in the U.S. They're here, so.
But that's the thing. Like, I kind of feel like Coinbase might be losing its steam because everybody wants to be able to purchase these cryptocurrencies, and let's face it, it's really easy to purchase coins on Coinbase. Yeah. But if they're not adding the coins that people want, they're gonna go elsewhere.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, now you could purchase Bitcoin through the Cash App.
Yeah.
So it's becoming more and more relevant to even purchase. And I think that there's places that are even accepting Bitcoin. I forgot. I know eBay maybe accepts it, or no? I'm spreading rumors. Don't listen.
Yeah, that's definitely spreading rumors.
Yeah, I'm spreading rumors. Don't take that. That's not gospel.
Well, I mean, I know there's companies out there that are definitely exploring the ideas of having those payment options. I mean, there might be some that already do. I just can't get that
neither can I
right now.
I should have read the whole article. But
it's all good.
But it definitely, you know, it's a transition point where people that are using cryptocurrency now have different ways of storing their crypto, specifically Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. Pretty much every coin can be stored offline, so you can purchase it from any exchange and you could just cold store it. You don't necessarily have to go through Coinbase if you don't want to stay on Coinbase. But to answer your question, maybe it's a marketing tactic to keep people on board using their services, using their exchange. I personally use it here and there to purchase Bitcoin or Litecoin when I want to transfer it or when I want to purchase it quickly. I'm going to start using the Cash App now because the fees are a little bit lower and I can purchase up to 10 grand. Not that I have 10 grand to invest into it, but I can. hypothetically speaking, and just transfer it out to a different exchange. I mean, there's so many exchanges out there. I have one too many different wallets on different exchanges. I don't even, it's kind of crazy.
Guys, make sure you guys store your keys somewhere where you'll be able to access them, because
I lost the key. I lost one, man. I lost some coins. I don't think I'm ever gonna recuperate them. It's okay. It wasn't that much money, but that sucks.
But it's one of those things. Trial and error, and you learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, of course.
I think somebody else that we should mention too is Robinhood. I think Robinhood's trying to compete because they have launched the ability to purchase crypto. I know in certain states, because they're still trying to figure out everything. But I know over here in Massachusetts, where we're from, you're able to buy Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum.
Yeah.
I think Ethereum Classic also got put on there, and there's other coins out there that you can purchase off of Robinhood, and there's I believe it's 0 trading fees.
Yeah, and now that you mentioned that, we might as well throw in there, Robinhood is specifically made for stocks, as is right now. So who does Robinhood compete with? E-Trade and any other stock exchange place. So if Robinhood's jumping on board, that's a good indication that a lot of other of these big stock exchanges might start adding crypto. The one thing that I've read before is Bakkt. And that's coming soon, and that's from the New York Stock Exchange. And that's huge, because that can open up so many doors for investment into crypto. Institutional investment, to be specific. And I personally feel that the future of crypto is going to be alongside the lines of stocks. Like, it's going to be on a portfolio somewhere where, hey, where's your 401k going? Where are you putting money? A lot of these coins have real technology, and we haven't really jumped into the technology like crazy. But like Jeff mentioned earlier, XRP is eliminating the speed of what the transaction is going to take. So if you send money from here overseas or anywhere, it's not going to take a day or a few hours. It can happen within minutes, and that's the beauty of cryptocurrency. Is more efficient. It's faster than cash, faster than bank wires. The fees are lower, and you have more control over it. Yes, there are some safety measures that you have to take. Make sure you store your keys. Make sure you have different types of passwords and passcodes, not simple ones. You don't share that information, but if you keep that information as safe as you do your social security number, I believe that it's a wallet. You're gonna have control over your money. You don't have to worry about going to the bank, filling out the wire transfer paperwork. You do it from home.
I mean, and definitely be smart. Do a lot of research and pick the projects that you truly believe in, because there's a lot of people that have invested in projects just because of the hype. And end up losing in the long run, or instantly.
That's pretty much.
This market's it's new.
I lost money on a coin. I don't want to say how much. I put in like at the time like almost $2,000. It's like worth $3 right now.
Oh man. Yeah, definitely do your own research, and blockchain technology is here. It's here to stay. It's the future. There's a lot of companies that are on board already with blockchain technology, and to follow that, cryptocurrency as well. But it's still volatile. Very volatile.
Extremely. But we believe it's definitely the future. It's I see this as the way money works. At some point it was a trade system, a bartering system where people would go, I have a cow. What do you have to trade? You have some labor. Some people still do it till this day, certain parts of the world, right? So currency, that's pretty much what it is. That's what money is. You're trading your hard labor that you may have worked in your 9 to 5 to, a car or an apartment. You're trading labor for goods, for a service, for something that you need. So right now, the way that that money is being manipulated, the US dollar or the peso or, the pound, the different types of currencies. The way that it works is pretty much governed by wherever you live, right? Yeah. Cryptocurrency now is going to give you the ability to say, take it kind of back to that primitive stage where it's like, hey, if I want to go trade my cow, I don't need any approval to trade this stupid cow. Well, whoever, loves cows, I'm sorry. But to trade this cow,
we love cows.
We love cows. Cows produce ice cream and stuff. So, but, the point of it is cryptocurrency is definitely here to stay. I personally am a big fan. We'll talk about it in 2 years, as long as we're all still around, and we'll see where it is.
Yeah, definitely. And for those of you guys that are already in the game, have faith. HODL.
HODL.
And we'll catch you guys on the next episode.